Just push it from the other end.
You're doing a great job.
Come on.
You notice anything a bit peculiar about this, Andy?
Yeah. I have to be harsh. I have to be real. I have to be honest.
Are we ready? You notice anything a bit peculiar about this, Andy?
Yeah.
I mean, it started there, not 20,
Yeah,
5,
12,
that's
no.
fine.
Yeah.
11, no.
No.
One's in a better place, because I would prefer that there than next to the 20.
That'd
so
be great.
Good improvement. They're not even a 19,
Let's
are they?
hope the dartboards are better than the painting inside.
And what is it about stairs?
It's like everywhere on this trip, stairs.
This was rate my stairs though, Andy. It wouldn't be too bad. Got a nice little handrail.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm noticing already for later, where's the stair lift? We're learning. I'm on the hockey, you're on the floor.
Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? So, when we started here for access to play, Matt, I've seen 5 boards. Have you seen any more?
No, but there is something going on in this venue that we will let you know at the halftime show, something to stick around for. But when we look at access to play, 5 boards, we've seen they're in use on a regular basis. What's the footprint like? Because it's not just how many boards there are, it's how many boards are for the venue size. And actually, looks about right.
Whilst it is a hall, shall we call it, it's not the biggest we've been in. So they've made good use of the space, and 5 boards, you're absolutely right, seems the right number.
What is a score for about right?
Yeah, to me, about right is a 7.
No, I was feeling 8 because the thing is, you've got to remember footprint. With all the tables in it, lowers the footprint significantly. I'm thinking it's more of an 8 because I don't think, even though it's a big room, I don't think you're going to fill as many people in as you think.
So I'm just thinking on what they said when we came in. Oh, normally it's packed by now. Can't get on a board. That stuck in my mind. Had we come in a little bit later, we might not have gone on any board.
See, I debate it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a challenge. If you can score 65 or more,
I can have
you
7.
Can have 7. Settle in.
Settle in, 65
Settle in.
or more.
Take your time, son. Take your time. Take your time. That's a 20. 20 scored. That is 1. 21 total. Oh, he's done it. 7.
Matt, look at this. Look at this.
Smiling. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I've looked at all 5 boards.
Yeah.
If you dare mark this down. Now, I've got my score in mind. This is beautiful.
This is beautiful.
And not only this, but this,
All
this, and
the
this.
same.
All quality. Only a tiny bit of wear.
Yeah.
And I've been speaking to the owner,
Yeah.
and she tells me that they regularly update the boards. They take as much pride in these dartboards as they do the cloths.
And this is what I've been looking for. We've walked into a place, no idea that we're coming, and how good are, not just one board, all 5 boards. It's like they've been put up this morning.
Now,
fantastic.
A lot of the places I've noticed where they do this sort of paper laying, they don't treat it the same as the tables. The tables get reclothed, the tables get maintenance.
Yeah.
And with darts, it's like, well, we'll just cash in on the boom.
Yeah.
These are regularly updated, regularly changed. That is, can't be anything less than a 9.
You know this is the category that we kind of fall out a little bit about,
But
and I
today
get
you're
quite
going to agree.
harsh and blah, blah, blah. So I've got a score in my head, and it's not 9, it's 8.5.
We don't do 0.5.
I know, and that's where I'm at a quandary. And I've said it a million times, a brand new board, which is so, I reckon if we'd come in an hour ago, it would have been. But do you know what? I've not stopped smiling since I've seen all 5 boards. You know, I feel like clapping. This is what dartboard should look like when you walk in a venue. I'm gonna agree and give it a 9, and that's my first ever 9 on board condition. Just push it from the other end.
You're doing a great job.
Come on.
We'll get moved then.
You're such a dickhead. This is gonna go in the ball, no problem, isn't it? It's
Like
brand new.
previous venues where
It's
they've been falling on the
brand
floor.
new.
So our viewers can
I
see.
can't get it. It won't stick in, Matt. Can I get it? Oh, okay, there you go. I've pushed it really hard, but it's going to fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to leave one at the bottom end. There will be a worse
It
board.
won't go in the
Right, can you put
board.
that in? All right. Let's be having a look.
Oh, I've run out of space here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so a tiny bit low. I'm talking 1 to 2 mil. All right, so
Passable.
yeah, not too bad at all. Right, okay,
Brilliant.
let's do the diagonal. You can hold that in for me, mate. That's going to be okay. Tiny bit short as well. Have they thought about skirting boards, the fact that the board sits proud from the wall? Because if they haven't, if they've just gone, we need an oche that's 7'9", and you put it up against the wall, you're not taking into account the face, the depth of the dartboard, because the distance is from the bullseye diagonally. You're looking at me there like I am talking in Finnish.
Are you going to finish?
I have to be harsh. I have to be real. I have to be honest. Short and low, not excessively. It's a 4.
4 for 1 millimetre?
No, it was 1 to 2 there, but it was more like 5 or 6 mil short. In fact, maybe 7 or 8. 5, 6, 7. It's a 4. Right, my oche. How's the oche?
Your my oche?
Yeah, your place or mine. They're the same.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I see, and then you see if I can add anything extra to it.
Yeah, I see dead people.
What I see here, very heavy oche. It's going nowhere.
No.
Raised, full runway. Girth could be a little bit more.
Yeah.
No ambiance.
And it's had a battering, but that's okay because we've already spoken to them and they're addressing that. It's just simply a busy place, Matt. If you build something like this and it's busy, you're going to get wear and tear. But as far as the oche goes, it's the right height. Not too low, not too high. It's solid. It's going nowhere when you're walking on it. They've put carpet on. If your darts bounce out, they're not going to get bashed.
When you think about it, you know when you put a carpet down at home and you're playing darts, because you're going up and down in such a concentrated area, where you're standing, you really do wear the carpet out quicker. And I suppose that's something that they've experienced here now, that they probably didn't expect.
And I guess that's why mats were invented, really, for at home, is to protect your carpet underneath. But yeah, they've thought about everything, they've got it right.
Can you go under 7? I don't think you go under 7.
I think you can.
It's
just
above average.
Just on the condition of it alone, I'm going to have to knock it down a little bit for that. I've started at 5 and I've not been able to work up very much.
So let's start at 10 and work down then.
You can lose a point straight away for ambience, that's gone. We can lose another point because of girth. It's not got rubber on, there's no carpet, and we can lose another point because it's in poor condition.
It's just the condition of the carpet.
Yeah. So I've only lost 4 points there, so I have come up from 5.
Where did the other one come from? That was 3.
Yeah, no, I've girth,
you just took one
ambience, girth, carpet, rubber or carpet, and condition. So 4. I've lost 4. I'll let you have your way on this one. How about that?
I can't believe what's happening here. It's 7 then. Light ring.
Yeah.
Usual. On upside down, is it? Because the wire's at the top?
Yes, and we've seen that a lot. There's extra spotlights up here. Now, there's only one of them on, which...
I reckon that's for like the old, when this was like an old setup before they put the ring lights on.
No, there's one on this one as well.
Yeah.
I think it's there so that the scoreboard area is lit, even though it's an LED.
No, you've got 4 spots.
But why have they only put one on at one at
because that's the only one with a bulb in it.
They've put one bulb in at the same location.
Before they got ring lights, I reckon they was your spotlights for the board. Remember when we went to the other venue and they had a ring light and then they put lights on and made it worse?
They did, yeah. So I get a dart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy will find the problem, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So they've got a light here that's actually causing an issue when they've already solved the problem with the ring light.
Look, if you're not from the darts world and you don't know that this happens, you're going to think more light is better. Marking it on the fact there's a light ring there, there's no ambience and there's no lighting above the throw. I'm a bit confused by that. I know it doesn't bother you, does it?
I like it.
Yeah, you like going from dark to light. Do you know, it's a bit like the last category. I started at 5, let's start at 5 and I wanted to go higher.
Turn that off and you'd go higher.
No, I wouldn't. There's no ambience lighting in the place.
It's a bit blue over there.
You like a bit of neon behind the TVs, you like a bit of all sorts of... There's none of that.
This is what we're
I'm at 5 and I can't go any higher.
Is it 6 if you turn that off?
No, it's kind of not even...
So why are we talking about it then?
Yeah, I don't really...
If it's not going to go any better,
I don't think I'm going to go any better.
Why are we even talking about it?
So I should go down then. I should be at 4, shouldn't I?
No.
Because of that light. And if you turn it off, I'll go back up to 5. So I'm at 5, mate.
You need to look at the camera and...
All right, so at half-time, we're at 32 points. Now, that feels a bit low, and it's been dragged down by the measurements yet again, unfortunately. We have got a big reveal in part 2 coming up, where we know these scores can improve in the future. But for now, it's 32. Let's see what the second half brings. So the great news is Matt's getting stuck into a burger, so he's kind of moved forward to facilities already, which means his microphone's off and I can do Scoreboard all on my own. So we've got an electronic scoreboard, big fan of them as you know. We also have tablets here fixed to this nice carpeted background as well. You can see straight away we've got no whiteboard and we've got no chalkboard. Those are the three things that I'm always looking to start at 10 and work my way down. It's a great electronic scoreboard. Tablets that are available as well. You can do your own scoring on, your averages and all that sort of thing. So for that alone, but the omission of a whiteboard and chalkboard and the fact that Matt has nothing to say, it's a solid 5. You got stuck into the facility, so am I. I've got half a Caffrey's. I've had Caffrey's for ages, mate.
I like the fact that the darts are sort of separated in these little pouches. And what have we been saying? All series, you go into a venue, that's good. 1 set of darts, 8 boards. 5 sets of darts, 8 boards. It's okay as a selection, but you need it to. This is separated down per board.
It's
Dartboard
genius.
1, bosh. Dartboard 3, bosh.
Yeah.
So if you need your equipment, you need your spares, all here, and you just take your little pouch, and it's got some darts in there.
Okay, so they are brass darts, and that's fairly to be expected, isn't it, these days? They're not a matching set either. Kind of like the fact they've put them in individual packets, so they just go, there you go, there's 2 sets, go and crack on.
And you always go, can we have a game?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
No problem at all.
Every single pouch has got
Okay.
enough for a game, and this one's even got some spares.
Right.
Slight condition. Just pick a random.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. They're very good.
Yeah,
they're better
not
than
bad
the
at
flights
all.
in your darts, I think.
Yeah, not bad at all, mate. Could we have a game? Yes. Is there any tungsten? No. So I'm going to give you the negatives, you give me the positives. Negatives. The darts aren't matching sets. They're not tungsten. And that's all I've got to say.
Good flights, great selection. There's plenty enough matching. I think maybe they've just got mixed up at times because I think that's all that is.
Okay.
I'd be happy, due to the selection, due to the replaceables, the accessories, the flights, the stems and things, all looking quite good. I'd be quite happy with a 7, but if they use this same system and just had a little bit of tungsten, this could easily be a 10.
Yeah, do you know what? It felt like 6, and then the fact that there are so many, but they're not matching. I'm really struggling here.
Well, it's 7 with 10 potential for the concept. You finish it off, I'm going to go finish my burger because it's like going cold and it's amazing.
Oh, I'll finish my drink then. Yeah, it's a 4. Now, I'm only kidding, guys, just because he's not here. I am going to have to overrule him. Harsh Andy's coming out. It is a 6.
Wednesday night, football's on, so 2 of my teammates can't make it. We're short. I've roped in Auntie Shirley. Auntie Deirdre's coming along. We're playing here.
Yeah.
It's our turn to mark the board. Auntie Shirley and Auntie Deirdre aren't going to be able to use that scorer. So now I'm having to spend more time chalking tonight because they can't just use a pen. So instead of sat here at the table, having a drink, watching the footy myself in between games, I'm covering for Auntie Shirley and Auntie Deirdre.
But I'm not. I'm sat here with the pint because it's not my Auntie Deirdre and it's not my Auntie Shirley. So I'm having a great time.
You're not much of a team player then, are you, really?
No, I've got a great view from here. You've got no people walking behind you. Nobody's going to the toilet past you. Nobody's bumping out the way. Nobody's clinking the glasses. And there's loads of room.
I can imagine, do you know that venue? Talk about all the time, 'cause I used to play for that venue, the place that did great food. This could be it, because that pulled pork burger and chips was amazing. Matchday experience, the table there gets covered over, put a pulled burgers on there, a few hot dogs, bowl of chips, some onion rings, salt, vinegar, ketchup, mayo. You want to be first into the food, so you get a good selection, and then once it's gone round, you've ate yours, so you can go to the back of the queue and have another go.
Well, I'll tell you where I am. I'm at 9.
Oh.
I'm at 9. I love it. I'd love to be sat here watching the game. Footy's on over there. Bars are way out of the way, so I'm not bothering anybody. Love it. I think this would be a great. Use the middle board.
It's 9 then. Here I go.
Well, Matt, we've been teasing it. We've been teasing it the whole episode. Let's talk about this brand new room that we're in here.
Well, facilities, this is where it's going to be, isn't it? This room right here is going to be a new purpose-built darts room all the way along the back wall here.
Yep.
Now, the first reservations is the roof's a little low, but they've already got the builders in. They're going to be raising the roof level in order to make that a better thing. Now, when we look how many booths you can get in, I reckon you could get 7 or 8, or if you want to do it properly, 6. We're probably going to have to come back here, certainly, with what you can tell the viewers.
100%. Mission are going to get behind this room. We're going to do a bit of a Mission makeover, get some Mission boards and Taurus 270s, which I know you love. Great. Get them in here. I love it down here, mate. So yes, we are going to come back and we'll do a Rate My Oche Revisited.
This is facilities. This isn't what's the future of this venue.
Yes.
Burger, very good. Meaty.
Caffrey's, amazing.
Pulled pork on the burger.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Chips, good.
Toilets, clean.
Nice selection of like salt and vinegary bits and all those. A good selection of those.
Machines as well. Jukebox, music's good.
Bit of ambience would be good.
Little bit of ambience needed.
Music selection.
We've had to pay and park. You know, it's not expensive. £1 for 2 hours, but that's, again, it has to be marked down. If it had its own car park, it'd be getting an extra mark for that. I love the place. I get a great feel in it. It doesn't even feel like a club. It's more warming. It's
so
like a hug.
You're going to be giving it the 8 ball.
I am.
Never thought I'd say this. I would rather pay for a lane here at £5 an hour.
Yeah, for the lane.
Rather than go back to the Hustler and have that for free, where my dart doesn't stick in the bullseye.
And I totally agree. £2.50 each an hour. I mean, again, my pool's £2 these days. That's about 3 minutes. So a lane on virtually brand new boards in a lovely environment. Food's amazing. It's $3.90 a pint of Caffrey's, which is a premium drink. I'd happily pay that all day.
The burger I had, £7.50, and it was
with chips.
Quality. Yeah, quality.
That's
was really
brilliant.
Good.
So they're not taking the mickey on anything.
No.
They're going, we've got a brilliant establishment, we've made it plush, the carpets are new, the walls have been done.
I would say the person who owns this, you can see, takes a bit of pride in their business.
And I'm going to give it to you right now. If they were free lanes, with the quality of the boards, raised fixed oches, burgers, Caffrey's, or everything we've spoken about, this would be a 10, Matt.
You won't get that quality of a board, though, if it's a free lane. I think that's what we're learning.
We'll never say never. We will never say, I'm saying the ifs. I can't possibly give it a 10 because you've got to pay for a lane. And we're old school, and we've been to places in this series that were free to play that were amazing. So on that basis, I can't give it a 10.
There's so much I like, but I've got to make sure the car park is cash only. It's not even a card machine, so I've got to make sure I've got a pound coin with me for the car park.
Yeah.
So there's just extra considerations I have to consider with my money, and with that, for me, I'm around 8. And it's harsh because it's not this place's fault, it's location, and it's not in the car park. But it's my personal experience of the place. I have to make sure I bring a pound coin.
I disagree. Sorry, but I disagree. I think you're miles off. I think you're miles off. I think a £5 an hour is an absolute steal for brand new boards in a nice atmosphere. Carpeted floors,
but they're not
nice
10 out of 10
walls,
boards, are they?
£7 for the burger that you said is one of the best you've ever had. $3.90 for Caffrey's, which was absolutely gorgeous, by the way. I'd give it 9.25 if I could. It's all day long a 9. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. I want to get my darts out. I want to get my wallet out. I want to buy you another burger. I want to buy a pint for me and Andy. And I want to stay. I love it.
Loved our time here at Room 21, a great experience, and it's only going to be getting better. When we look at the areas of which it's been marked down, measurements, that's an easy fix. Lighting, that's an easy fix. We know they're going to be working on these things moving forward, and we can't wait to come back, because this could be the highest scoring venue of all time when that new room gets built, with the extra consideration and the feedback they're going to get from this video. Can't wait to come back.
What is it with this? I'm on my knees
Oh,
here.
I'm supposed to know the answer, am I?
These things, we say it so often, they're so easy to fix. Did you like the fact it was a Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, but I don't go, right, I'm never going to go out to a pub again unless I go to a Chinese restaurant.
They're going to go, are you having a
Barely
laugh?
anything, nah.
They are going to... Matt, you're not even close. 1, 2, 3. We do it on 3. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. 1.
It's 9.